Hey y'all, it's me again. I got a story to tell y'all. Y'all are not going to believe. But first, I got Happy Mail. I'm so excited. And of course, it would be from Madonna. Guess you didn't know I knew where you live, did you? Oh, by the way, you had something coming. Just saying. It says, thinking of you. Oh my God, I love this card. Look how pretty, y'all. Oh, she sent me stickers. Oh my God, I love them. Snoopy. Oh my God, y'all. I'm dying here. These are hilarious. I love these. Ooh, how pretty. I love these sugar skulls. These are nice. That's so sweet, Madonna. You don't have to do that. Oh, you're sitting there watching me as you wrote the note. That's funny. And I made you laugh. Well, I'm going to make you laugh even harder today. I promise. Um, I'm glad I'm feeling better too. Glad you think my hats are great. They're done. I'm happy. For something like Aquila. Really? Oh, you're gonna have to show me where to go get that because I want to see that. Uh, crochet pattern. I'll have to look that up. I made a few in my much younger days. You know what? I meant to get Aquila and bring it over here so that y'all could see what I'm talking about, and I forgot. Can you believe I forgot? I had to go to the post office though, so it took me a bit. Um, I'm sending the square for Billy today. It's on its way. I put another one in there just in case, who knows? Maybe two will be good. Uh, Madonna, you got a small something. It's just something small. It's just to show you that I appreciate you and I thank you. And you've given me just as many shout outs. But I also showed up with this at my door. No clue. Don't remember ordering anything. But it's from China. So it had to come from Wish. So I kind of cut the open up, but I didn't want to look at it without y'all. So here we go. What the heck? Oh, it's a rainbow line of fashion crochet yarn. Y'all, this is a number one. Or if you're unfamiliar with it, it looks like a crochet tin thread. That's what it looks like. Oh my gosh, how many did I get? Oh, goody. I got two. They're actually pretty colors. I wish I could figure out how to work. Ooh, I like that one. Don't you like that one? That one's pretty. I know the yarn looks much bigger right there, but trust me, this is like a woman. Very tiny. One or two, maybe. Let me see. Let me pull one of these bad boys out and just see what I'm getting into. Ooh, y'all, this is soft. It's got a little bit, it feels a little, it's soft, but it's got a little texture issue going on with it. I don't know if it's, I don't know, I hate to say it, it feels like it's been dyed like 100 times. You know what I mean? When you have something and then you dye it a different color, and then maybe you go back and dye it again another color. That's what this feels like. It feels like somebody just dyed it one too many times. And it says it's a 50-gram ball. Maybe. I know what it's not. It's not. It doesn't have a color or anything on it either. It just says it's a fashion gradient rainbow line, and it's a very, very thin yarn, y'all. Look at that. That is so thin. Whee! Okay, anyway, now that that's out of the way, I figured I might be interested. I had no idea. I don't remember ordering this, so maybe my sister ordered it for me. Anyway, let me put these away because you're going to need. You might want to get you something to drink. Might want to put your thinking caps on too. Well, no, not your thinking caps, but your I'm mad for you hats. How's that sound? Okay. Let me tell you a story about, I don't know, 4 months ago, you know, Walmart has this new pickup thing where you go and you order your stuff online and then you pick it up. Hundreds of people do it every day. First time I tried it like 3 months ago, they couldn't find my order. Just flat out lost it. Wasn't ready. I had sent it 2 days before then. Still wasn't ready. So I just went through and did my own grocery shopping. That's the first time. I figured, okay, I've been a little hard. So last month I gave them another shot. 2. Can y'all see where this is headed? Yeah, it's about to get good. All right. Number 2. Now, you have to understand, think of where you're living in the middle of nowhere and your biggest town is like 30 minutes away. A town that's slightly, well, a little bit bigger is like an hour and a half away. Okay? I'm just setting the premise for you. I ordered my stuff at the Walmart that is 30 minutes away because it's actually closer to me. And it does take about 30 minutes to get there, which is fine. I think we're all used to riding that road now. So we're good with that. We get there, I'm bebopping along, I go up, and I'm ready to check in. They sent me a little text saying check in. So I checked in at the wrong store. They sent my order an hour and a half away. I'm not driving an hour and a half to pick up my groceries when I can get them 30 minutes closer to me. And how I know that the thing messed up is because I was shopping off of the shelves of the store 30 minutes away from me and not the one an hour and a half away from me, because they didn't have the same things that my store has. Yeah, I found that out really quick. So I did what any normal person would do. I swallowed loudly. I said, cancel my order, and I shopped for myself. I end up spending more money doing it that way. That's why I want to try to do the pickup to save me money, right? I said, okay. My sister said, try it one last time. I said, okay, I'm going to give him a third shot. 3 strikes, you're out, or third time's a charm. Who knows how it's going to go, right? I guess you can tell by the way I started this, it did not go well. No, it really didn't. I got there. My order was bebopping along. They said it'd be a little bit delayed. My window was between 11 and 12. I figured, okay, that's plenty of time. I ordered like the day before, so it should have given them plenty of time to pick things up off the shelf and, put them in a little thing and set them to the side. And, that's her order. Yeah. No, they had a technical difficulty with my order. Yeah, just mine. Nobody else had this issue yesterday. I'm special. Again. So what happened was I walked through Walmart and found, I didn't find very much. I got some stuff to mail stuff with and some tape. My sister, for having me wrap all her gifts, keeps me running out of tape. Frustrating. But anywho, I got plenty of tape. There's 3 over there, 6 over here. We're not running out. So, top it all off. I get done with that, and I'm like, okay, well, I'm just going to pull over where the pickup line is, and see how much longer it's going to be. By this time, it's like 11:30. I'm like, okay, I'm good. If they're a few minutes late, I'm not going to fuss. So I get over there, and the girl comes up to my window, and she goes, your last name? And I gave her my last name, and she goes, She goes, I don't see your order. I said, well, you should, because they sent me a notice telling me it'd be delayed. And she said, oh, okay, well, let me go check. She scurries back inside and goes and checks, and she comes out, and she says, the banner should be out in a minute, and it's just going to run a little bit longer. I'm like, okay, that's fine. I could tell somebody was running around like a chicken with their head cut off, putting my order together right that minute. Just by the way she was acting. Manager came out, gave me a $25 gift card. I knew I was in for some rough sailings ahead because they don't give you gift cards for nothing. You just know it's going to be a mess. So here I am. I'm sitting in the hot Texas sun because, yeah, it was hot yesterday. And of course, I don't want to run the air conditioning and, overheat the car. So I turned down the windows and I'm like, well, it can't take no more than 15, 20 minutes maximum. 45 minutes later, they come out to my car. They bring in my stuff. I'm like, yay, finally. And I get out of the car. I've got my card ready because they never charged me when I was on the online at the website because for some reason they don't let you do that if they may have to make substitutions. Or so I thought. That's what it told me. So, make a long story short, we get all the groceries put into my car, ready to go. And she goes, oh, you didn't pay online? I'm like, no. It didn't give me the option. So she runs back inside. She runs back out. And she's like, we have to scan everything. I'm like, are you kidding me? At this point, I'm not feeling it. My BS meter was over my head. It was not going to end well for either of us. But I said, okay. At this point, I'm dripping sweat, y'all. I am not comfortable. I have wet drawers because it's hot outside. All right? I don't like that. So, get to going. She goes inside. She scans my stuff. She comes back outside. She gives me my receipt and she apologizes for all the trouble. I'm like, it's okay. I'm never doing this again. Ever. Needless to say, I will not be doing the pickup again from Walmart because I just don't trust them at this point. It's good if you live really close to the Walmart. I'm sure it's an awesome service and that you can probably get your stuff really easily and not have a problem. But it appears that if you live more than 5 minutes away, it's just not going to go in your favor, people. I'm just like freaked out at this point. And she said, well, we may have made a couple of substitutions. I'm like, huh? Okay. All right. Because what I had done is they had shown they had a new color of Mainstays yarn on their website that they were selling. I was like, yay, I really want this color. Okay. And so she showed me the bag and I look in it. It's Red Heart Super Safer Cherry, which is harsher than the Mainstays. The Mainstays is softer than Red Heart, by the way. A lot softer. So, there I am on my way home. And I'm not feeling comfortable. I'm not happy. I am so not feeling it, y'all. So not feeling it. And then I get home. I get everything out of the car. I start putting things away. And I'm like, what the hell is this? Excuse my language, but that's exactly what I said. They gave me 2 things like this of cottage cheese, low fat. I don't eat low fat cottage cheese. It's bad enough I like cottage cheese to some people, but low fat is even beyond me. What they had done is they had substituted my cottage cheese for the low fat cottage cheese because they didn't pull my order when I ordered it. Yeah, not happy. However, I am pleased to say that I got the Super Saver yarn for $1.97. Go me. Yeah, that was all the fun I had yesterday. But it wasn't over. Oh no, it never is. But it never stops. I went online, which is fine because this part, not a bad problem with it. I went online to send a couple of happies to people. And it's not much. It's just a little thank you. One to Summer and one to Madonna. And I also mailed you something, Madonna. But the other one's coming from somewhere else, so you won't know. But they had a sale on this yarn, and I was like, oh, this is pretty. And I saw some colors I really thought were nice. And so I said, okay, I'm just going to send these. This is a nice thank you. Hopefully they'll like it. If they don't, it's okay. It's really okay. You don't even have to like what I send you, y'all. So I'm good with that. I'm really good with that. So I order my stuff, and I'm like getting, because once you get that overheated, you get tired. And I, like most human beings put on this planet, was exhausted. So I laid down for a nap. 15 minutes later, my beautiful bundle of joy dog decided she wanted to bark in my ear. So after flying up like somebody had lit a fire under me, I was mad. You know why she was barking? She wanted a treat. Yeah, a treat. You know what I did? I got up and I shut my door. I said, bark now. I'm not going to hear you. I was so frustrated. She kills me. She literally kills me. So, got that done. And I took a little nap last night. And when I woke up, I gave her a little treat because I hadn't heard her. Even though she'd probably barking her head off, I didn't hear her. So that was fine with me. I gave her a treat, and I was like, you go, girl. And I gave her dinner and all that other good stuff. So it was all good. Everything worked out fine for that. And then this morning, I decided to get up and go to the mail post office. And that's when I got my cute little card from my dog. I love it. And I just got a brand new notebook, so I like those sugar skulls. Those are pretty. Um, I also have what was it? There was something else. Oh, y'all, I'm hitting a roadblock on my green blanket. You know how I do blankets that are like 50 by 60? Well, when it's a square, I usually stop at about 57 inches all the way around. That's pretty much where it ends. It's 57. Well, if I end with the 4 rows of the dark green on that blanket, it's going to end up almost 80, which is too big. So I'm pondering whether I should just do one round or two. Let me know your thoughts. I'm wondering if I should just do two of the shells, the shell repeating, and then leave it off at that, because I think that would set it off. I think so, but I don't know yet. And that's why I need help, because I find myself stuck because I'm afraid to go forward for fear of going too far forward and not being able to, get it back. So I don't know. I'll probably stop at two, but Jiminy crickets. Those are the things that hit my head. Perfectionist over here. Did I tell y'all about that yet? Yeah. But anywho, I just thought y'all would enjoy my Walmart story. Interesting how things like that happen. It's crazy. Crazy. Because you stop and think about it. What are the odds? 3 strangely unique issues would happen to one person. Yeah, that's why I don't play the odds in Vegas. I'm afraid I'm so gonna lose. But Linda, take care of yourself. Madonna, thank you so much for the card. And thank you everybody for watching. And without y'all subscribing and without y'all watching, y'all are what gives me the courage to keep going and to keep doing this, because normally I would say, "Ooh, this is getting to be a bit much," but y'all are keeping me on my toes and keeping it straight, and I like that. And Again, if you have a channel, please, please let me know in the comments so that I can subscribe and then watch your channels and therefore give you a shout out, because I like doing shout outs. They're fun. And I like watching people. So, I mean, I guess I'm a people watcher, but I watch so much YouTube because when I crochet, that's what I watch. I watch YouTube. I watch crochet videos. Basically, that's all I watch. So, hit or miss, that's what I do. So, I just thought I'd hop on, tell y'all how it's been going, and it's only Tuesday. It's gonna get better. Keep praying for the people in Florida, even if people are making fun of people sending their thoughts and prayers. I can tell you, as a matter of fact, as somebody who has gone through a hurricane, I appreciate prayers. I appreciate people thinking of us and keeping us lifted in their prayers. Even if you don't believe in that kind of stuff, that's fine. But don't make fun of the people who do believe in that kind of stuff, because that just makes you petty. And I don't like petty, although I can be. But please, let people do what makes them feel like they're accomplishing something or doing something. Because when you're in the middle of it, your only thought is survive until the end of it. And that's the truth. When Katrina hit, I was living in Mississippi. It came right up through Mississippi. I don't know how many people know how badly it hit Mississippi, because New Orleans got so much of the coverage because the levee breaks. And the levee system in New Orleans, because I have lived there too, is a hugely known fact. It was well known years ago, all the way back when I was in high school. And before that, they knew how bad the levee systems were because they had never done any real updating to them. And they knew the pumps were in the wrong place. They always had been. It worked when it was a very small city. But once it started growing so quickly, they needed to have moved the pumps. That's just my opinion. But in Mississippi, we had 3 towns that completely disappeared from our maps in one day. One day. And then it came up through us and it hit Jackson where I was living. We were out without power for over 2 weeks. I mean, it was rough. But you know what? We helped each other. Hey neighbor, do you have something this I could borrow? Yeah, here, let me help you with it. That's us. That's what we do in the South. And people in Florida, I guarantee you, are helping each other through this hard time. They need a little more help and a little help to get past it. But I guarantee you, if their neighbors are there, they are all helping each other. That's just what we do in the South. And I'm sure it's the way they do it around this country, because I have seen people pull together in the most extreme circumstances, and the best that we are as a country comes shining through in those moments. Is when we're pushed to the wall, we push back. And we stand strong and we do what needs to be done. And for that, I'm thankful. And I am so praying for the people in Florida. And I hope that Billy's okay and that she doesn't lose power for long, and that her and her little dog are okay. And everybody that we know in Florida, Alabama, South Carolina, North Carolina is going to get some of it. The Bahamas have been decimated. Please keep them in your prayers. I just want everybody to send beautiful thoughts and just prayers to God that they get through this. And if you're not religious, that's absolutely fine. Whatever your belief or non-belief, but it does something for them. And the power of prayer should never be underestimated. And I thank y'all for that, and let me rant. So I'm going to go ahead and say goodbye here because I've obviously gone a little over here. This is the longest video I've got. That's a long video. So I'm going to tell you goodbye.